everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am so excited to have you here. And if you're returning, I am so grateful that you want to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury handbags, I love luxury shoes, lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope that you'll hit that subscribe button down below and the little bell notification so you know when I've uploaded videos. Today I have a selection of my handbags sitting behind me from several different design houses because I'm going to do my New York wish list. So I am off to New York in a matter of days and I'm so excited. And I have a wish list of things that I'm going to try and hunt down while I am in New York. I'm calling it, I'm going on a bag hunt. So if you have children, you probably know I'm going on a bear hunt. I'm going on a bag hunt in New York. So there are several, there are probably more than several. There are many bags that I am looking for while I am over there. This list, just because it's on the list, even if I find it, I might not necessarily buy everything because that would be extreme, but I'll flag it anyway so that we know what I'm looking for. And that way when I'm vlogging, if you guys see me shopping and see me pick up any of these, you might be going, oh, I know what she's doing there. So I'm going to throw up a lot of photos today and I'm going to be looking down at my phone so that I can reference them for you guys. So I'm going to do it by design house. So you know what I'm looking for. So the first design house that I'm going to do is Chanel. Now Chanel in Australia is hard work. So I don't know what my chances of finding anything in Chanel is, even in New York, but hey, we'll give it a go. So the first bag that I'm going to throw up a photo of is a New York exclusive bag. So this is a reissue bag and it has charms on it, and these charms are all specific to New York. It is the bougiest souvenir you can ever buy, but hey, I'm happy to have it. If they have one, I will be all over it. Cassie Thorpe recently did a trip to New York. She's also just moved there, but she did a trip and she bought the O case in this, and that's how I knew it existed. And I was super excited to see they do it in bags as well. So we'll give it a go and see what happens. If I can find a classic flap in a purple or a classic flap in a pure white, like a true white, I will also be hunting that. I'm always hunting for pinks, but I'm really going into Chanel open-minded. If I find things, I find things. If I don't, I don't, because after being in Australia for so long and, you know, we really don't get a lot of stock down here. We're used to taking what we can get. I'm never hopeful when I go to Chanel, but we'll see what happens. So the next design house I'm moving on to is Gucci. I don't own any Gucci handbags at all, so it will be interesting for me to go in. I always look at bags from Gucci and think, oh, that's really nice, but I never quite get there because I've always got other things that I want to buy. I don't have a sales associate at Gucci. My partner loves their sneakers, their men's sneakers, so if you've got partners or husbands or boyfriends who love designer sneakers, Gucci's apparently are very comfortable, but I don't own any handbag.
Well, that was a massive lie. I do own one of the Gucci handbags. I own this handbag. See, this is what happens when you don't unpack as soon as you move in. You forget. I do own this Gucci handbag.
But there's a couple of bags I am looking at from there. So this first one here, this is the Gucci Bamboo 1947 mini top handle bag, and I'm looking at it in the pink. Dayle from Dayle's Addiction has this in green and it's very pretty. I like pink, so I keep meaning to get in there and look at the pink one, so I'm going to look at that while I'm there. And then this second bag, this is the Ophelia utility belt bag. I found this on Steph's channel. She's Handbagholic, and I'll link her channel down below. And she had this on her wish list and I'd never seen it before. And it's got that heart coin pouch, and then it's got a bigger pouch and it's all on a belt. And I've never been a massive fan of belt bags before, but I'm starting to get into them now and I see the appeal and how useful that they can be. So I'm going to go try and hunt this bag down and try it on and see what it's like. So they're my two Gucci pieces that I'll be looking for. Dior. My Dior list is rather large. It's the largest of all the fashion houses. I have a great Dior sales associate here in Sydney. I can probably get a lot of this here in Sydney, but I just never quite get there, or I've been in and I've had to go to had other appointments that day. So yeah, I've got a fairly extensive wish list with Dior. So the first thing is a saddlebag. I am a child of the 90s. I was around for the first saddlebag. I'd never bought one. I still haven't owned a saddlebag. I keep looking at them. I don't know whether I'll actually buy one, but I definitely want the opportunity to go into store and have a look at them and try them on and see if I like them. The one I've got in the picture is in the oblique pattern, but I'm open. I just want to have a look and see what's out there, and then see if A, they're going to suit me, B, I really want one, and then look at what different leathers and finishes and colors they've got, and then I'll make a choice from there. We also have the small Dior camp bag. This camp bag brings back huge nostalgia for me. In the very late 80s, early 90s in Australia, everyone had these backpacks or crossbody messenger style bags that they carried for school, and they were in like this woven hessian material almost. They came in like a black and a beige and an army green color, and people would draw all over them. And if I can find a photo of the bag I'm talking about, I'll insert that as well. But I really feel like this small Dior camp bag has massive memories of that for me. It really is reminiscent of that. And once again, this is another bag I really want to try on in store and decide whether or not I like it enough to buy it. But it definitely has nostalgia vibes for me, so I'm super interested to see it in person. And then I've got the micro saddlebag. So I have a couple of micro lady Diors. The saddlebag is just super cute. This is one I will look at and decide whether or not I want to spend the money on something that is so teeny tiny. And it's a lot of money. It's so much money. So I would have to find one that I loved to spend this amount of money on a micro bag. But this one's very nice in this pink, so we'll see. I just don't know. Yes. The Dior. The Dior wicker bag. Lady Dior in wicker in this cornflower blue. I don't have this one yet. I have all the other colors. This color didn't come to Australia, and I'm very aware of it. I'm very aware it exists. So if I find this in my travels, whether it be at Dubai at the airport when I've got a layover, or whether it be in New York, I'm gonna have to buy it, okay? I need to complete the set. That's how my brain works. I'm an insane person. I accept that. So this blue is certainly on my radar. This bag, it's called the chain bag with top handled. It's the 30 Montaigne bag, and it is in the same style of wicker as these bags, but it's in this pink color. This is a terrible photo. This is a stock photo from somebody who had photos of upcoming collection, and when I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, I need that bag. I have to own that bag. It's pink, it's wicker, it's me. So I will absolutely be on the hunt for this. I don't even know if it's out yet. I don't keep up with Dior releases like I do with some of the other houses, but if this is out and I see it, I am getting this bag because I love it. I think it's beautiful. So this is definitely on my hit list. I then have this 2-in-1 30 Montaigne pouch. Like I just said about Gucci, I have suddenly discovered belt bags. Who knew? Who knew Meredith would like belt bags? It's a new thing. So I saw this. I love the Dior oblique print, and I think this would be a great option for a belt bag as well. Hands-free is always great for me. I've got 2 little kids. It's handy to be hands-free, and I am just starting to get into belts. In case you're interested, I had gastric sleeve surgery back in November. I have dropped about 35 kilos in 7 months. So that's about, I think it's close to 80 pounds or maybe 5 stone something. It's a lot of weight. So I've spent most of my adult life on the yo-yo dieting thing. So I am suddenly at this place where I'm quite comfortable, and I am happy to look at belt bags. If you're interested in me talking about my gastric sleeve surgery, please let me know in the comments down below. I would happily do a whole video on it. I'm not embarrassed by it. I am a massive advocate for it. I've had a really good experience. If you're interested, or maybe it's something you're looking at, let me know. I am more than happy to talk about it. This next bag, the medium Dior Garrow bag. This is in the blue denim. And we all know, if you've watched my unboxing, I have the pink. But I really like the blue. So I want to have a look at the blue. Maybe this one needs a friend. Why not? So it's another bag that I'm hunting while I'm in New York, this blue denim Caro bag, and I'm pretty confident I'll be able to find this one. So we'll see how that goes. This bag. Amelia Rose from Amelia Rose's Closet. You are a terrible influence on me. I look at your bags and I go, yes, I need to own that. Yes, I need to own that. Yes, I need to own that. You have fabulous taste. And this is a bag that she recently unboxed. It is this Lady Dior in this beautiful bright pink color, and it has this iridescent purple hardware. What is not to love about that? Really? I don't know if it'll still be available by the time I get to New York. I know it was hugely popular. I didn't even see it in Australia. And I know she even had a hard time finding it. But if there is one in New York, I'm coming for it. So prepare yourself. And then ready to wear. So ready to wear is not something I have a lot of. I have a few pieces from Louis Vuitton. And maybe, and Hermes. I have ready to wear from Hermes. But because I was always on this, weight yo-yo, I never wanted to invest in ready to wear, because what might fit me today might not fit me tomorrow if I have a carb heavy meal. And that's just how my body worked. So I never wanted to invest a lot of money in ready to wear. And even now I am still, a long way from my goal of what my surgeon thinks I will get to, but I am starting to explore ready-to-wear pieces that I know won't be an issue if I still continue to lose a bit more weight. And this is one of those pieces. So this is the Dior bralette. I have a play suit that is really comfortable, and I think that this will go well under that without, always having my bra on display. So this is on my radar to get from Dior as well. Fendi. Fendi have been kind enough to set me up an appointment at their flagship store on Fifth Avenue. So Fendi New York know I'm coming. They've been sent my wish list ahead of time. They will have things ready for me if they have them in stock. I am incredibly grateful to Fendi for doing that for me. There are a couple of pieces that I want which are part of their normal range, which I could get here, but they will be cheaper in New York. This is one of them. This is the Fendi First in medium in black. It's a nice standard color. Black is always good. I want the medium. It will be cheaper in New York. If they have one, I will get it. And this is the second one. So this is the Fendi First Small in the brown. I could get that in Sydney quite easily. It will be cheaper for me to get it in New York, so I'm holding off and I'm hoping to get that while I'm there. I'm pretty confident they'll have it. This fuchsia sequin bag. This was part of the release of And Just Like That when the Sex and the City reboot came out. It was a USA exclusive. It was incredibly limited. It was impossible to get. It sits on my wish list. I'm not getting this bag. This bag sold out for sure. But my theory in life is always ask, maybe you'll get lucky. So Fendi in New York know I want this bag. If there happens to be one kicking around somewhere in New York, I hope they will find it for me, but I'm not holding my breath on this one. This one's probably not happening. Same with this Fendi First Medium from the Fendace collection. This is a beautiful bag. I missed it. I didn't realize it existed, and now I'm sorry. I know that it was still available in the UK when I was ordering some things from the UK, but I knew I was going to New York and I'm hopeful. Maybe, just maybe, there's one left and I might see it. But this is a stunning, stunning Fendace piece that if I could get my hands on it, I will. And this is also a Fendace piece. So this is the Nano Baguette Charm, and this is in the silver. Australia never got the silver, and it's a beautiful bag. I have the gold, and my understanding is the silver is basically the gold and silver. So I would like the silver as well. Don't know if this one's still going to be there. The nano ones sold out really quickly, so we'll see. And then this one, so this is the Nano Baguette Charm in the white sequins. This is about to launch, but Australia aren't getting any. So my best bet is to get one in New York, and we're pretty confident that I'll get one because it is literally about to launch. So I'm gonna hit the ground just as it's launched. They'll put one aside for me. So there you go. So that's Fendi. Oh, sorry, other Fendi pieces. So I've got a couple of ready-wear ones. These shorts, I think these are a great staple for summer. So I want to have a look at them, the brown canvas shorts from Fendi. And also these trousers, because I think these will be really easy to style, and they're a tie waist, an elastic and tie waist, which means that, you know, if my weight drops a little bit more, it won't matter that much. So I want to have a look at them. And this pullover, I'm not wearing all this together, by the way. I'm not going to be logo. As individual pieces in your wardrobe, I think I can style them without it being too logo heavy. So this pullover, I really like this because it's a good trans-seasonal piece. I could wear it in autumn or spring. So that I also want to have a look at. And I don't own any Fendi ready to wear, so I'm happy to have a look at that. Louis Vuitton, I'm really not going in thinking I want anything. Once again, the Sydney store is going to set me up an appointment at Louis Vuitton 5th Avenue at their flagship store with a sales associate. So I will go and have a look and see if they've got anything different, because sometimes there are different things from country to country. There's a couple of different things on my wish list that have been discontinued that they might have kicking around the store still. So I'll have a look at that. Like I'm after a Speedy 35 bandolier in the Demier Azure, because that's missing from my collection. It's been discontinued here. I might find one kicking around the New York store, so I'll ask about that. The Pochette accessoires, obviously I need the monogram. If they have one of those, great, but I'm not holding my breath. The only thing I'm likely to buy from Louis Vuitton, definitely if they have it in stock, is the Petite Malle in the reverse monogram. So I don't have this particular Petite Malle. I have a long Petite Malle in the normal monogram, but no reverse monogram, and I think it's a nice classic, so I think I'll probably look at that. I've got a few Petite Malles. I'm a bit Petite Malle mad at the moment, so if they have it, I'll probably look at that. Everything else basically from Louis Vuitton, like the Stardust collection and the new toiletry pouches that are coming out, they're due to launch before I go, and they're on my wish list here. So my sales associates here in Sydney will grab them for me, and I will get them before I go probably. Yeah, so there's not a lot from Louis Vuitton that I'm looking at. I'm going to have the appointment so that I can see what they may have that is different to what we have here in Australia, and that's always a good idea, because sometimes there will be things there that are exclusive that we just don't know about, and sometimes it's nice just to walk through the store. Because of the way I shop in Sydney, I tend to be on the VIP floor, which I'm super appreciative of, but I don't always get a chance just to wander through the store and have a look at the displays. So, and New York's a beautiful store. I've been there before. I'm looking forward to going. Hermes, as far as Hermes is concerned, there's no point to shopping overseas really for Hermes. So you're better off to shop in your home store with your own sales associate, because it's not like you're going to walk into a store overseas and get a Birkin or a Kelly offer. Not unless you drop ridiculous amounts of money in the store and they suddenly have one to give you. I don't think it's worth my time to go and buy a lot of things from Hermes in New York in the hopes that they offer me something, because I just don't think that they will. So I'm better off to put my money and my time here with my sales associate here in Sydney. There are belts that I want at the moment. There are always shoes. He's telling me there's new ready to wear that's coming in. So I don't really think I'll make the time. I've only got 5 nights in New York. It is an absolute whirlwind of a trip already, and I don't think I want to waste the time in Hermes when I know that it probably won't be a lucrative experience anyway. I do want to get to Christian Louboutin. I do want to get to Manolo. There are lots of other smaller stores that I want to duck into and have a look at. Plus, on top of that, I have tickets to Broadway shows and reservations at restaurants, and I want to go do some touristy things. And I have a wedding dress appointment at Oscar de la Renta, which is highly important because that's the whole reason for the trip. I'm going to buy a wedding dress. And I've got my friend coming with me. So there's going to be a lot to do in a very short period of time. I don't predict that I'm going to be sleeping much, which is fine. I'll sleep on the plane there and on the plane on the way home, but it is going to be a whirlwind. And I have much shopping to do, and yeah, I'm so excited to get back to New York. It has been 12 years since I've been to New York, and this was my 4th trip, and I just love it. If you told me I couldn't live in Sydney anymore and I had to go live somewhere else in the world, New York would be top of my list because I just love it so much. So that's I'm going on a bag hunt wish list for New York. I'm hoping that if you have enjoyed today's video or any of my other videos that you are subscribed, because we're getting ready to go. I'm gonna vlog the whole thing. And then of course there will be the unboxings to come afterwards. So please hit that subscribe button down below and the little bell notification so you know when I'm uploading videos. I also invite you to come follow me over on Instagram, and I'll throw up my Instagram handle for you. I post lots of content over there, and I will imagine there will be lots of sneaky content over there while I'm in New York, because Instagram's fast and easy to upload stuff to. So come follow me over there. And I hope wherever you are in the world today that you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.